Well, this is where it's all been leading up to, this Viking mead exercise that I've been doing, all leading up to this particular point. I've given it a chance to mature, I've given it a chance to age, and it has changed. I'm going to give you a report on that right now, but to specifically go back and just tell you a bit about my Viking mead recipe. If you haven't actually seen my original making original Viking mead recipe or video, I'll put a link below so you can go and have a look. But we started off using only natural ingredients. I won't go into all the details of that because if you've seen the other video, you already know what I'm talking about. But we ended up with a specific gravity of 1032. When I compared that to my starting specific gravity of 1105, that means we've got a potential 9.5% alcohol by volume. And that's exactly what we've actually ended up with. Right now, 9.5% alcohol by volume. Now, for those of you wondering about how long it took, in the last video, it took a total of 60 days to get from initial setting up and making it the yeast start to work until we actually started getting a product which was drinkable actually and rather nice. Even though it was very young and immature, it was very nice. But that was 60 days it took to get to that. Well, guess what? It's now another 53 days later. This whole project, to get to this stage, has taken 113 days. And I'm going to do a little bit of reporting on that. Now, for the astute amongst you, you'll see that it's not clear. Now, I haven't used any chemical or clay-based clarification material because back in the Viking days, they wouldn't have done that. But I have let it mature to actually get a different flavour sensation to what it was before. The end up quantities is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 litres. I started off with 9, and that's with racking it 6 times. I've actually ended up losing a litre. So it turned out pretty good. Each racking, significantly less and less and less and less sediment down the bottom, but it was extremely microfine, extremely microfine. But anyway, I'm going to do a taste test now, and we're going to go a little bit different. I went to the bottle shop today, and I bought a bottle of Maxwell Honey Mead. I'm going to do a comparison between modern, super clarified, it's absolutely crystal clear, super clarified modern mead and the mead that I've done. So I'm going to do that right now and give you a report on what it's like. Very clear, very clear. I'm going to do the same, get the same prepared with my own mead recipe. It is, as I said, it's a little bit murky, but I could have used chemicals. I could have used clay-based clarification to actually make that as clear as this, but I decided, no, I'll do it to every extent as similar to what the Vikings would have done themselves. So I'm going to give it a bit of a taste test now. This is the actual store-bought Maxwell's Honey Mead. It's got a motif of a Viking on the front. So give a sniff to each one. It smells a bit stronger. Predominantly sweet. You can taste the alcohol. Predominantly sweet, more sweet than what I was expecting. Tastes nice, tastes very pleasant, but it's very similar to the taste test I did on this before I aged it. All right, I'll give it another taste. Definitely. Very similar, if not identical, to the taste test I did on this before I aged it. I'm going to give this a taste now. I already know it tastes good, but I'm going to do it for the camera now. It is mellowed out beautifully. The predominant taste in this is honey sugar. This has developed a more mature flavour. It's still got an essence of sugar in there. It's still got the same ABV and a little bit of sugar that was left, but it is definitely aged beautifully. Oh yes, very nice. The end up conclusion, I got 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 litres of Viking mead, and I'm going to enjoy that. This cost $19 and it is very sweet. In comparison to this, I'm not going to waste it, but I probably would prefer to drink only this one here, which is superb. Oh, very mellow, but it's got a mature aftertaste. Oh, I'm going to have a good time enjoying this later on. Well, folks, it's been a long road up to this point and a total of 6 rackings over that period of time. And it has been a dedication of love because I do enjoy what I do here. It's been a lot of fun. If you've enjoyed watching my videos, or this video here or any of my videos, please like, subscribe and share. It's going to help me to gain a little bit more credibility with YouTube. Get my videos shown a little bit more around in different parts of the world. But it's been a lot of fun, and thank you for viewing it. It's been a pleasure putting it together, and I'm going to enjoy this video quite a lot more. To you, cheers.